Hello everyone, welcome to block 6 of the Butterfly Sanctuary. This little butterfly here is called Glimmer, and we'll be learning how to lay the applique pieces down as well as the Rosette Chain stitch and the Spanish knotted feather stitch. So this butterfly is pretty simple here. When you open the packaging, it should already be laid out, but of course you can shift some pieces over until it's in your desired location. There we go. And the body just covers up where those pink wings meet right there. And of course you always want to applique your bottom layers first before you applique these top pieces down. And again, we will be learning how to do this outline stitch here, which is called the Rosette Chain stitch, and the Spanish knotted feather stitch right there. So let's begin with the Rosette Chain stitch. All you'll need is the Wonder Needle here, as well as some Eleganza. Here I have number 8 weight pearl cotton Eleganza in the color EZM09. Here is my merino wool, and I've just drawn a straight line where I'll be following as a guide for this stitch. On your butterfly, one side would be your applique piece and the other side would be the wool background, and we will be stitching on the wool background. I've just tied a knot right here, and I will be working from left to right. The first thing I'm going to do is come up on my line right here. Then my needle will go back just a little bit further down the line and straight up, almost like a blanket stitch. Make that a bit more straight, like this. Then you're going to take your working thread and you're going to wrap it around your needle from the other side. So not like this, but you're actually going to bring it over and around the tip of your needle. Then I hold everything with my thumb and pull through. Then you're kind of left with this little fish looking stitch, or almost like a twisted chain stitch. You're going to want to be quite aware of the tension on this, because if I pull too tight, then this loop isn't going to form properly. So the next thing I'm going to do is use the back of my needle, and I'm going to go underneath this leg, the left leg only. And before I pull the needle through, I'm again going to use my thumb, hold everything down so there's no shifting happening. Then once I have that stitch, then there we go. There's your first Rosette Chain stitch. Then you will continue going forward. Just a little bite forward, straight up. If you wanted an additional guide, you can always draw another parallel line right there as well. So the height of your rosettes aren't all going to be the same, but I'm just eyeballing it here. So again, around the needle, like this, hold it all with the thumb, pull through, like this. Then with the back of your needle, go underneath the left leg and gently pull through. Now you're going to see a little bit more gaping here because my rosette chains are quite long. So now I'm going to, or quite tall. So now I'm going to make some smaller ones that are more similar to the ones you're seeing on the butterfly. And there you are. If you've run out of thread, you just simply want to bury nearby over here. And when you start your next thread, I typically like to come out from right there, kind of right in between, so it looks like it's continuing on, and it'll cover that thread as you work on those Rosette Chain stitches. So there you go. It's as easy as that. It's as easy as that. Next up, we have our Spanish knotted feather stitch. It's a little bit of a mouthful, but this one is very beautiful after it's done. It's quite a wide stitch, so I would recommend drawing some parallel lines down the area that you want to lay this stitch, because it'll help keep everything nice and even. If you're fairly good at eyeballing, you don't have to, but this really helps, especially even if you just have the middle line drawn. So where I'm going to start is actually the left hand side over here, and we're going to be working downwards. So the needle is just coming up right here. We pull through. Then you're going to put the needle down through the top, and you're going to come out a bit below where this initial stitch came up. So you can see that's where we came up initially. We poke our needle back down through the top, and we pop out here on the right hand side. Then you're going to grab your working thread over the needle, under, and you're gonna kind of hold it in this upwards position, like so. Hold everything, pull the needle through, and now you're left with kind of this V shape or this Y shape here. Again, you don't want to pull too tight, otherwise your loop disappears and your tension can get a little bit wonky. And we're basically going to be repeating that step 1 over and over again until you reach the length of this line, or however long you want it to be. So again, we're going through the middle. We're coming out on the opposite side. You see again how it's lower than where I came out initially, right there. Then you're going to grab the thread over the needle and hold it in this upward position. Pull through, like so. And it may look a little bit wonky initially, but you just have to trust the process and continue going on. So we're going back through the middle, popping out here on the right hand side. Thread goes over and under, hold it upwards, pull the needle through, like this. And we just keep working our way all the way down. If you'd like, on this butterfly, we started on this end, and as you can see with the last loop, it looks actually pretty centered. So all you have to do when you're doing this stitch and finishing it off is not popping your needle all the way to the right hand side there. You're just gonna go down, come out a little bit more central, wrap that around, pull through. There you go. And then you just tack it down where that little loop is. And there you have your Spanish knotted feather stitch. And now you can see, you just have to repeat it 4 times here and do 2 outlines of that rosette chain stitch. I hope you had so much fun learning some new stitches with me today, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more great tips, tricks, and tutorials. You can also sign up for our weekly newsletter to get the first look at free projects, sewing tips, and inspiring tutorials delivered right to your inbox. Check out the description box below to sign up, as well as find a list of stores and retailers that you can purchase WonderFil threads from in your country.